Yo, 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 yo. How we doing? How we doing? Another amazing, exciting, exhilarating week of college football. A new ranking that I find appalling because I'm a Texas fan and we are arrogant. I don't know why. We should just be one at all times, preseason, postseason. If we lose, win, draw, make the Horns number one. No, in all seriousness, today we're going to take a look at the AP Week 6 poll. I'm going to tell you the things I like about it, tell you things I don't like about it. We're also going to look at your guys' comments because every week in the community, I ask you guys how y'all feel about the AP poll. So going to read y'all's comments, see how y'all feel, how the people feel, and we're also going to take a look at some stats and facts and look at where everybody is in the total offense yards. First things first, I do want to say I appreciate y'all supporting these videos. Appreciate y'all enjoying these college football videos. I am doing this live, so shout out to my man Sparky NFL for being in the live chat. Check us out. We're live sometimes in the morning talking about college football stuff, maybe even playing a little bit of college football games, or just lock in with the subscribe if you want to see more of that. Like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't like it, and let's get right in to the AP top 5. All right, so week 6, I asked y'all what was good, what was all up in the hood about the AP top 25. Let's take a peek. Let's put our spectaculars on here, get up close and personal to it. Number 1, we're just gonna go through it. I have my own top top 10. I didn't do a full top 25, but a top 10 that I think is a little more accurate, if you will. But to start off here, obviously Alabama number 1. You beat the best defense in the nation. Look, people are kind of, I think, understating this, but Georgia had not let up a touchdown all season until Alabama put like 1,000 on them, like went crazy on them. Shout out to Ryan Williams. Did you know he was 17? Anyway, not the point. Very good win. It showed a little shakiness in the second half, but I think that the problem there is that, when you beat up on a team like that, I don't think they were expecting to be up that much, right? So, I think it's easy to take your foot off the gas there. I would like to see them be a little more aggressive and really put their foot. Like, imagine if they just went straight for 40 and they just kept going. They scored 56 on the best defense in the nation. That would mean this number 5 ranking should be down here at 19, but that didn't happen. Georgia showed resilience. They showed why they are a top 10 team, one of the best defenses, one of the best teams in totality. And we're going to get to them when we talk about them. Number 2, the Longhorns. We looked a little shaky against Mississippi State. Worst team in the SEC. You don't want to see that, but it is our backup. We survived to get to the bye week. That's all I care about. Let's get Quinn healthy for Red River, because Oklahoma, they're a wounded animal, okay? And if you know anything about that rivalry against Texas and Oklahoma, you know that it doesn't matter how the teams are ranked. When it's Red River week, it's Red River week. Anything can happen. We've had dominant Texas teams go into Oklahoma and lose. We've had dominant Baker Mayfield led teams go in there and lose to Texas. So no one knows when this rivalry happens. So I just want Quinn to be rested up. Arch might need to, run another 56-yard touchdown. I don't care. All hands on deck. I know people are talking about these things and playoffs. There's 2 games. I really don't care about the playoffs this year. I got to be honest with you. We're going to be ranked number 1 anyway. But I care about 2 games. I care about Oklahoma, and I care about smacking those Aggies in November. That's it. Hey, you have the natty. Y'all can do it. We'll win it another time. Don't worry. We got one. Okay? That's all I really care about. But continuing on, Ohio State, number 3, holding firm. Haven't played anybody major, but they show that they can light it up in a lot of different ways. They've got one of the most explosive offenses right now. Again, haven't played anybody, complete team, a lot of great players and peoples there. So, number 4, Tennessee, obviously big win at Norman. You're going to Oklahoma's field. You take care of business. I would like to see them stay on the gas a little more too. They're known to have a good offense. They just come off a bye week, I believe, so I think they're going to be back in action this next week. So we'll see what's going on. Now we can talk about Georgia at number 5. Look, if you thought Carson Beck was the number 1 pick, you don't watch football enough, and that's fine. That's okay. Carson Beck is a floor guy. He's going to have – it reminds me of Mac Jones, not as a complete player, but just an evaluation when we talk about – he's going to be the most complete, bare minimum floor guy who can come in and run a pro-style offense. Now, can you count on him to win the game with his right arm? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think when he's being tasked to – he couldn't do it against Kentucky. Mind you, Kentucky's a great elite defense, but – I like to see the fight from him there. I'll only say that to say this Georgia offense is not as explosive as it needs to be. The defense seems to be decently solid, even though they were getting carved up by Jalen Milroe. But that's just another conversation because y'all underrate Jalen Milroe. But yeah, this is. I don't say this to take Carson Beck is not a good quarterback, because I think he's a great quarterback at the collegiate level. I just think that when it comes to these big games, being able to throw yourself out of it, if y'all don't have any more explosive, like, we have to help Carson Beck out. Is really what I'm trying to say, right? I know Bell did good. I know the other wide receiver, they had some explosive moments there, but that needed to be there a little earlier and often. I need ETN to be a little more explosive in the run game. I need, if you want Carson Beck to be successful, you can't put all the pressure on him. And I don't think that's a negative as a play. Well, technically it's a negative, but that's just not how this team was supposed to be built anyway. Like that, in giving credit to Carson Beck, this is a supposed to be dynastic team loaded up with 5-stars everywhere, and it doesn't seem like the explosion is there. It doesn't seem like the cohesion is there in the offense. And not to mind you, Carson Beck just started off that Alabama game seeing ghosts. I don't know what happened. He just didn't look like he trusted his receivers. That's what I was telling people, and I talked about that in my review and my breakdown when we watched that. But yeah, man, Georgia at 5. Number 6, Oregon, been rolling, been cruising, looked shaky in the beginning of the season. They do what they do. Penn State at number 7. They've been handling business again. Haven't played anybody crazy, but doing what they need to do, handle. Oh, actually, they did have a scare against something. I forgot who it was, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? They handle the business. Undefeated, do what they do. Miami, controversial at number 8. Controversial win, I should say. Look, they showed that they can bleed. Cam Ward showed that he can come through back with resilience, but he showed that he's not perfect either. Now, he's super confident, and I think that's going to do a lot of great things. I think he's one of the better quarterbacks in the nation. I think this is one of the better teams in the nation when everything is said and done. But at the moment, that Virginia Tech defense really put them in a tizzy. So I'd like to see how they respond and kind of finish off that season there. So Mizzou at number 9, they had the scare against Vandy. Again, still have a high-powered offense, have a great defense. I'm not mad at it at number 9. Number 10, Michigan. I just hate Michigan. I hope y'all know I just have a deep-seated hatred against Michigan. I'm not an Ohio State fan. I just don't like them Michigan boys, so I'm not going to be happy for them being at number 10. But with SC at 11, I can't be upset about it, because although I do think people don't, you need to give USC more credit. They're a good team. They're handling Big Ten decently. I think they're a good team. I just don't feel like Michigan should be number 10. But of course, because Ole Miss at 12 completely makes things all weird and miscombobulated. The biggest issue here is that Ole Miss. Let's give Ole Miss credit, okay? Besides the kicker being a college kicker, they did most of the things well, right? Especially when you compare the Georgia-Kentucky game to this Kentucky game. Like, Kentucky didn't have a lot of explosion when it came to offense. They were really allowing things to kind of open up and grind. It was more of a grinding offense for Kentucky, as opposed to Ole Miss trying to consistently stay as explosive as they could. It didn't seem like they had it as commanding as they once did, right? They didn't seem like they were moving the ball well. So there's some concerns there. Some concerns for Jackson Dart, really concerns for Lane Kiffin and how he wants to call these games. But continuing, LSU, look, bouncing back, looking stronger than ever. I don't know what to say. Hey, when the pressure is off of LSU, and Notre Dame, both of these teams, I think both of these teams are they're conjoined. They're going to be conjoined for this season. You take the pressure off these teams, you look away, and they're going to rattle off a few wins, and that's what they're doing. A team that's really impressing me, and y'all need to be looking out on the cusp of 15. I like Clemson a lot at number 15. Obviously, they had that big loss against Georgia, but ever since then, they've been taking bigger strides. They've been looking better. Cade Klubnik is proving me wrong and seeming like a guy who can galvanize the boys, so I like that. 16, them Cyclones, very spunky group. Great group here. Iowa State always has a decent, even when they're bad, they put together a decent program. BYU, great defense. Utah, I don't know what's going on over there with the Cam Rising situation. That's a whole situation. Oklahoma sneaks in at number 19. Again, that defense is serious. That's what I forgot to say about the Red River. Not only Red River stipulations are going to add certain things, but just off the bat, dog, that defense is elite. We saw it against Tennessee, so you know what I'm saying? I don't think we should be scared there. K-State has been looking like a wagon. Boise State, when you have Genty, you have everything you need. Very, very disappointed in Louisville. I thought if they beat Notre Dame, that could have been an amazing bid to catapult them in to the top 7-ish, 9-ish, right? It's like to really be ranked up there, but didn't get the job done the way they needed to be. Indiana, great team. Still good defense as well. Also Illinois. These are some spunky bunch. And then UNLV, the group of five with the Matthew Sluka a whole conversation surrounding them. They look like a wagon and they look like they're going to handle some business. So that is just the top five. I kind of gave you the rundown of some of the things. We're going to get into Boise's logo isn't Ashton Jeanty. What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. That was what's wrong with it. He is the entire offense. We're going to get into these, but first, let's talk about my top five, and also just look at just to give you a look at. I like looking at this because just to show you where all the movement is. Obviously, we have up 3 for Alabama, 1 down for Texas. Tennessee moves up in the bye week. Georgia goes down from losing. Oregon goes up 2. Penn State goes up 2. Miami only loses, going down 1. Looking scary against Virginia Tech. Missouri, Michigan, and USC on the rise. Ole Miss with a big tumble. LSU up. Notre Dame, Clemson, and Iowa State with a meteoric rise, with BYU shooting up, showing that they might be a force in the Big 12. Utah, after their loss, get slid down, plus the quarterback situation. They're looking better there than Oklahoma Sooners. Kansas State looking strong. Boise State looking strong, going up 4. And then Louisville sliding down. Indiana staying strong. Again, great defense, great team all around. Sorry, loss here slides these boys down, and UNLV makes it to the dance for the first time in school history. This is my top 10. I don't care if you think it's wrong. I don't think anything is right because I know it's right. At number 1, the University of Texas. Look, we look shaky against Mississippi State. Alabama had a more command. I don't care. We them boys. Best offensive line in the nation. Okay. All right. We're cruising right now. We're on cruise control. So no bias or anything. But Texas is number 1. We hadn't shown no kinks in the armor. Unlike my number 2 team, Alabama, who showed that they didn't want to put the foot on the gas all the way and finish the game. All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I might be extremely biased. It doesn't matter. Number 3, Tennessee. Again, I think they have a more respectable win than Ohio State. I think they've shown there's a team that's actually been shown through some adversity. They can do some different things. They can win not just off the arm of Nico. They've actually been winning in the run game. And to me, in college football, if you're winning in the run game, you're going to be winning football games. And that's again one of the best defenses in the nation. So I like them at 3. Ohio State at 4. Again, nothing wrong with them. Great team. They're almost a shoe-in to the playoffs. We know what it is at this point. These 3 to 7 is like, it's a little bit jumbly. And then of course Georgia at number 5. That's how to be explained there. Oregon at 6. Miami at 7. I don't think their loss negates them as much. I think that's one of those ACC rivalry days. I think this is just a defense that's really good that was getting after them. So I don't want to punish them too much for the whole Hail Mary situation. But hey, that's a game that they clearly could have lost. Then Penn State, then Mizzou, then the Michigan boys. Look, they beat USC. The only loss they have is to Texas. It's hard for me to not keep them out of the top 10. So that's my top 10. After this, I also want to take a look at some of the other rankings because the coaches rank. It's funny because for when Texas finally got 1, the coaches didn't put them at 1, but now they have that flipped. As you see, the coach ranking has Texas as number 1, so that's interesting to see. Just want to compare and contrast what them FCS boys is doing too. South Dakota State up there, North Dakota State up there. These boys run crazy. Montana State is a wagon though, so y'all better watch out for there. There's a lot of football being played, but let's get into finally y'all's comments and how y'all feel. I asked y'all what's wrong with the top 25. My man said Boise State logos isn't Ashton Gentry. That is factual. I can't be mad at that. That is facts. Why is it not? Penn State hasn't proven anything. Kentucky and Colorado should be ranked. Oklahoma should be higher. I don't know about that. I'm really not mad at. I'm not mad. Like that's like when you really think about it, they beat what was supposed to be one of the best offenses in the nation. They stopped the FBS leader in passing. Like, I mean, I don't know how else you can look at that. All cadets in the top 25. That's gonna have these cadet squads is going crazy. Indiana's been a good-ish since the 2019. They got 8 wins. 2007, I watched Kellen Lewis and Tracy Porter get 7 while I was going there. Seeing them ranked is insane. They are building an elite program, I think. That's the thing. That's the thing about Indiana, right? Always look out for the schools that constantly pump out NFL talent to one day just kind of turn around, right? You know, Miami's of the world are going to have NFL talent. The Floridas of the world, Iowa's, right? There's going to be schools that, okay, they pump out. Indiana is one of those schools. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but Indiana is one of those schools that's been producing NFL talent, usually DBs. So, you know, they can do what they do. Okay, I can see what he's saying. That undefeated Indiana is a worse rank than the same Notre Dame team that lost to NIU. Just go and take the cards off now. Yeah, that was I really felt bad about that loss. IU not in the top 10. So man, my chats are talking about it. Texas should still be 1. Yo, my hotel housing Clemson and Tallahassee this weekend. Ready to get torched. Oh wow. How's the stream so far, fam? Hey, man, we're just going over the top 25, reading some comments here. We're about to finish this off and then finish this video. So Miami over Mizzou again. Yeah, man. Miami over Mizzou. Mizzou struggled against Vandy, dog. I love my Wolverines, but they are not a top 10 team. Again, sadly, I think Michigan, just by the transitive the transitive property of college football, we got to give them a top 10, though. I don't think Boise State, who has lost, should be above any group of 5 team who's undefeated. That's an interesting take. Why the F is Michigan and Oregon so high? They both are playing down to their comp, especially Oregon. Again, the problem is they've beat those teams. Sadly, we're only in week 6, so we're going to see how things shape out. Y'all can hop on here. Go ahead and leave some more comments. I got to go respond to y'all. Y'all going crazy in there. There's a ton of comments there, so I need to respond to those. Keep let me know y'all comments in this comment section. Let me know what's wrong with the top 25. Who needs to be at number 1? We all know it's Texas, but y'all be great. Y'all be amazing. Please subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Like if you like it. Dislike if you don't like it. And we will see you next time. Yeah, man. We're just taking our time. Stream's been decent so far. Stream's been decent. Nothing crazy. I just, I was up early, so I decided to fire one up. Get cooking and moving here. About to get into another video. Next video we're gonna do is I think it's the freshman video. I think we talking about the freshman. Yeah, we are talking about the freshman. So we're going to get into this Ryan Williams situation. Then we're going to predict Clemson versus Florida State. So I'm happy that you're here because that's going to be what we're probably going to end off the video with. And if you got any extra time, we might just hang out for a second. We might play a little college football, but y'all let me know. How y'all doing today? It's early. What are y'all doing? It is like 8 o'clock in the morning, my time. Y'all got school? What y'all cooking over there, man? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Oh, I can put a poll up? Yeah. Where y'all at? I'm gonna put a poll up. Playing NCAA 11. Oh, okay. That's real right here. He's on the clock, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. He said on the clock. Waking up, getting moving, work soon. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Everyone's got to get to work. Working from home. It's I actually work from home too. This is what I stream before my work starts. Work, class, chilling. Boom. Appreciate y'all, boys. Appreciate y'all, like I said, doing whatever y'all doing, taking the time to watch me talk about a little college football. We're about to hop into this next video. Like I said, and if we take a little more time, we can do some extra stuff. But the only things that are on the docket today, we're going to talk about Ryan Williams destroying college football in a good way because he's a dog. We're going to talk about, again, Clemson versus Florida State. And then after that, we'll do whatever we want. It was good. East Coast check in. I'm on a layoff, so I'll be having a bunch of time. Hey, man. It is what it is. Sometimes you be dying, but not for long. You only get dying to get back up. But I see you, brother. I appreciate you, Deontay. He's always in my comments, too. Mod that man. I'm gonna go mod that man, dog. In the club wisdom. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. All right, boom. Gotta hop into this Ryan Williams video, talk about a few things. So don't mind me if I'm in video mode, and go ahead and still keep commenting down here because I'll look down. I'll add y'all into the video. I don't care. We're doing this live. You know what I'm saying? So let's get after it. Polls cooking right now. I'm liking to see. Lots of chilling, lots of working. Okay, cool. All right, let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, a 17-year-old is destroying college football in a positive way, I think. Mr. Ryan Williams, I'm not sure if you've heard that he's 17 years old, but the newly announced mayor of Tuscaloosa, Ryan Williams, has been absolutely torching the worlds of college football. And again, he should be in high school right now. So today we're going to look at a few facts and figures about him and the things that he's done over just this last weekend to kind of propel his popularity, propel some of his NIL opportunities, and really what it's looking like for him. We're also going to look at his stats, just see how he's ranking off, what kind of year it looks like as a whole and as a wide receiver so far after 5 weeks of college football. Then we're going to go back and look at some of the high school tape, you know what I'm saying? See what Nick Saban saw, or not Nick Saban, I guess Kalen DeBoer saw in saying that this 17-year-old can go ahead and go crazy. And then I think that's just how we're going to wrap it up there. So first things first, appreciate y'all watching these videos. It's been so fun talking about college football so far. We are already in week 6 of college football. It's a sad sight to see it go so far, but it's been so much fun. Please, if you're enjoying college football videos, subscribe and join us here. But if you don't like the video, dislike it. If you do like the video, do like it. Let's hop right into it. So first things first, that hopped off and jumped out my mind. First of all, this kid is legendary. The kill everybody, awesome, elite. The dude's a dog. He pulled his mouthpiece off, and we're gonna get there. Alabama wide receiver Ryan Williams on 3 NIL evaluation skyrocketed from $732K to $1.5 million. Now, at the end of the day, these are just evaluations, right? These are just, I believe the way they're calculated is just, based off of your followers and exposure, XYZ, and what the potential could be to make the money off the market. And being in Tuscaloosa and already being the mayor down there. You thought I was joking about the mayor thing? Dog, it's right here. It's right here. I can't. This is facts. He is the mayor of Tuscaloosa. When you're the mayor of Tuscaloosa, dog, you're going to get some big bread, big boy, big bad opportunities. And the 17-year-old is really taking the world by storm right now. But let's be honest here. Let's take a look at the true freshman standouts, and then we're going to go deeper into Ryan Williams specifically. This is a takeover of freshmen this year, and I think it was Kirby Smart that was asked about it. And he was asked, a reporter asked him, hey, do you think freshmen are more capable like in this generation than in previous past? And he said no, but they are required to be more capable. They have to be more battle hardened and tested because of the way the transfer portal works, right? Because if one of these freshmen does have a standout year and they do transfer out, like these kids are on borrowed time. DJ Ukulele went to a team to a team to a team. Like some of these quarterbacks are some of these players are here for pit stops. They're there to make their name big and go to another place. I don't think that's bad on the kids. I just think that it's very interesting that you're seeing that not only teams are thin and they need to play these freshmen, but this might be their only opportunity to convince this freshman to stay or even get playing time out this freshman. So standout true freshmen, Ryan Williams, we know what he do. Jeremiah Smith, made in the lab, Caden Durham, dog, Colin Simmons. I know about that guy. He's a dog. Zabian Bryan, that cornerback that actually had the game winning interception, I believe, in the end zone. Michael Hawkins at quarterback. Again, he just stepped in for my man, Arnold. Brian Westco out there in Clemson. And then Dylan Raiola. He's been looking good. Again, true freshman. Got to give him time to fully develop, especially at the quarterback position. So that's good to see. Along with that amazing shot, his Instagram follows also went crazy, up 150,000 over the weekend. So it's safe to say that he's going to clearly be the mayor of Tuscaloosa for a long time, and he's going to take care of business out there for a while. But let's put this in perspective, right? Obviously, the hype is crazy, the fun is crazy, the money is crazy. First of all, this was hilarious. He changed this thing to Michael Vick holding a dog. I'm not sure if y'all know about Michael Vick and dogs. But regardless, kid's a psychopath. The dude's a dog. Let's get into some of these raw stats and facts. All right, so career stats, because this is his only a career year. 16 receptions, 462 yards, 28.9 average, 5 of them things, 84-yard long. That looks like some scary stuff. You opened up for 139 on 2 receptions. That's when we all were introduced to him. And then 2 hard-working games, right? Where you get a lot of catches, you get it done. 4 for 68, 4 for 78, both with a touchdown there. And then 6 receptions for 177, beating potentially the best defense in the nation. Looking pretty elite. Let's compare him, because I believe that he is pretty high when it comes to the overall rankings in receiving. Wow, Travis Hunter has more receiving. I'm sorry, this is not supposed to be a Travis Hunter video, but wow. Ryan Williams is top 20 in receiving yards right now. In touchdowns, he is, let's see. I guess he's a little low. I thought he had 5 touchdowns. Hold up. There he is. So he is top 10 in touchdowns as a true freshman. Those are elite things in elite ways. So kind of going deeper in on the scouting report here. Arguably the most prolific playmaking prospect in the country. Williams accounted for over 4,600 all-purpose yards. This is his high school scouting report, by the way. And 65 touchdowns in his final 2 seasons at Saraland, Alabama High School. Possessing a wiry frame at a shade over 6 foot, 165. I knew he was like right at 6 foot-ish. He kind of gives me Xavier worthiness, where he's like small but not small. You know what I'm saying? The 5-star has drawn comparisons to former Heisman Trophy winner Devontae Smith. I was going to go there too, due to his size in addition to his natural ability to create separation at any part of the field. A smooth mover with elite verified speed, Williams chews up ground quickly, utilizing his speed, athleticism, and body control to create leverage. I think that it is the most. I think that's the thing that stands out to me the most with him is the balance and body control. I think like a lot of these kids are fast and they can catch balls X, Y, Z, but the fact that he does it in such a smooth way, in such a controlled way, it's great to see. So I mean, just to skip forward, because we're gonna watch some of his high school film. I'm not gonna bore you to death reading stuff, but expect Alabama native to become one of the game's most breathtaking athletes with the ball in his hand, as he's undoubtedly possesses the talent to develop into an early day 1 draft choice. That is high praise. And of course, Devontae Smith there. This is a little bit deeper on his NIL evaluation. The freshman wide receiver, who is still supposed to be in high school, impressed in the season opening week, but on Saturday night, Sabensfield Denny, Williams caught the nation's attention with 30-for win. Okay, how do we went viral? Nicknamed Hollywood following the game, 6 catches for 170 yards. The former 5-star plus wide receiver had added over 160,000 followers in his on-3 evaluation, turned from 768 to 1.5 million. Let's see where the proof was in this pudding. Let's check out Ryan Williams high school highlights. This is only 2 minutes from Max Preps, and then we're gonna kind of wrap up here. Okay, here he is catching a little tunnel screen. He gets it. He's looking. He's oh my Lord. He is sudden. It's really interesting to see one of these naturally talented dudes, because it's like what happens. It goes from like a regular play is like, oh, he's just kind of, and then like a whoa, what the I couldn't do that shit. Like it quickly turns to, all right, cool, he's cutting here, and then what the whoa, how did he change direction like that up the sideline? I don't think anybody on that football field would be able to catch him. Step back here, 1, 2, 3. He's looking, he's scanning, he sees Hollywood going down the middle of the field, and at this point, I mean, he was jogging from the 15-yard line, eating up the field like the report was saying, just catching it here. He does not look like he's running full speed. He looks like he's just out there jogging. Here he is on a return. He says thanks. He said, oh, don't you hate when you're playing college football? I mean, not Ultimate Team, but don't you hate when you're playing Road to Glory and the computer acts like they just gonna take over and make it they Road to Glory? This ain't that, my homie. Like, let's be civil about this, but let's continue on. Boom, he snags that, looking left, but he's going right. He's going down the alley. He's way too fast for him. He's got the knees pumping, the arms going, and that's a receiving touchdown that he stole from his own friend. That's pretty embarrassing. Off the one hop here, big hop. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Stop. Rewind. This man, my God. he wants to just wake up tomorrow on a Saturday, eat some breakfast, and then get ready for the week ahead. He's got algebra. He's got an algebra quiz this Tuesday. Okay? A pop quiz he don't even know about. He don't even know about it. And now he's had to run 17 miles an hour here. Stop. He don't want to be here no more, dog. That breaks the will of a young gentleman. Continue. And you know what's happening. He's pointing at people. They're looking like, again, college football 25 pursuit angles. They're getting beat. They don't want to. They already, how disrespectful is it to put the lights on at the 10-yard line, dog? Golly, continue. Tunnel screen here. He takes it. He looked him in his soul. He's putting the shake and the bake. He's through this little window. Nobody can touch him there. It's way too easy. Another one of them touchdowns. Coming across the field, looking like a drag. He takes it. He's looking at him. Whoa. Contact balance, ladies and gentlemen. He's just slipping and sliding past people. He said, I'm out of there. Don't even think about it, number one. No, number one, don't even think about it. Is this a double pass? He's a quarterback? I just gave y'all the sauce. If you're going to be playing Alabama, and they did try to do a double pass, Alabama did, but they did it to another player. If they put this moment out, you start throwing the ball, and they go Wildcat with Jalen Milroe as a 6'2", 2-something wide receiver. Roll the tape, dog. This is crazy. Coming out here on the reverse, coming around, looking around, makes one cut, makes another cut. Again, these are high school students. Throw up the fade. Why don't you? Okay. Is this a punt? Is this like a fake punt or what is it? It don't matter. Because wait, you saw that? Like it squirted at him. Is that like a punt or like what was that? Oh, it's a hop. Okay. Boom, hop. Don't even try it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, he was like 15 yards away from him. Yo, he's a good like full yard away from him. Look at this distance, and he's still recovering. I want y'all to see this, dog. This is absurd. This man has been recovering for 15 frames. Watch this. Look how far he is. He's like a full yard away. Puts his foot in the ground. He moves another yard, another 2 seconds, and now he touches the earth. He took 2 more steps, and this man is touching the ground. He's out of there. I don't know why you're even trying, Sonny. I see 15 people. Doesn't matter. You're lost. That's an MCL. I'm out of there. Too hot to handle. He is on the ground thinking about his life. He really thought he was going to... Golly, man. I wouldn't be cut out for this, dog. I wouldn't be cut out for this. I would have had to have some brass knuckles or something. You're not just going to do that to me. A yard away from me. Quick little curl here. Spin on you. I felt you, and I'm out. Look at that angle. Look at where he is, and then where he ends up, dog. It's a little faster than that, dog. Here it is. Is he going to work on the backside? No, he's working. Okay. All right. Okay. He works back. Oh, he works back again. That boy is lost. That's an easy little touchdown. A little handoff. Okay, he does go Wildcat, and that's a touchdown. That boy at 6 foot can get the job done. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Williams is worth every single penny. I really do think he's going to take over college football. In 5 games, he's up to $1.5 million evaluation. I believe that's already a top 10 evaluation compared to how you look at it. He's out there, the mayor of Tuscaloosa. He's a dog. He's only going to get better there. So if you're enjoying videos like this, you enjoy the reviews of the new up-and-coming deadly freshmen and the takeover of college football with these freshies, just let me know in the comments. Let me know what other content you want to see. Let me know who your favorite true freshman is. Is it Jeremiah Smith? Is it Ryan Williams? Some people were saying Ryan Williams could be a Heisman candidate. I don't know about all that. But, hey, man, y'all like this video if you like it. Dislike if you don't like it. Subscribe if you want to watch college football videos. And we'll see you next time. Peace. All right. I'm going to read some of y'all's, again, because I didn't get to read my chat while I was, doing it. But that was crazy. That was crazy. Dylan Stewart not being on that list. Dylan Stewart. We're talking about Dylan Stewart? Who's Dylan Stewart? Looked like he was playing JV middle schoolers, not 6'8". Yeah, he was walking through. That's a fact that never last lines. Oh, yes, sir. Got my boy Deontay, of course, modded up. Exit Lady said, no way. Dylan Stewart not being on that list is criminal. Oh, yeah, Dylan Stewart. That's the dude out of USC. South Carolina, right? Tired of the 5-year super senior visits from quarterbacks. I feel you. I love that pick. Really has changed the landscape of college football. Pretty sure Colin Simmons and Caden Durham. Oh, wow. They played together in the same high school. That's fire. Definitely see Smitty in his game, but he's a bit moist, but definitely. Smith. I'm trying to make it. Trying to make his name even cooler. Devontae Smith is very smooth and sudden, and that's like kind of, well, not sudden. He's very smooth, and that's really what it is. It's that he's very smooth. He's very pinpoint. He has soft hands, and he can catch those balls that people don't expect him to catch. It seems like Ryan Williams has that, and to Deontay's point, he can explode. Like Devontae can cut and he can run great routes, but when the ball is in Ryan Williams' hand, the explosiveness is just crazy. It's not that he's a blazer or faster speed, even though I do think he's faster, but it's the, like we talked about when we were watching his tape. It's like, wow, it goes from here to here. Like, oh shit, like I didn't see all that coming. He looks almost as fast as Waddell to me. Hey, he is fast. Waddle was a good comp, bro. Now, except the only thing is Waddle was a little. That's the thing about Waddle was a little more. You know what I'm saying? He had a little more beef on him. Yeah, he had a little more beef on him. So that was good. Oh dang, my stream is tripping. Okay, definitely spending his game. Waddle's a good comp. I know what. Yeah, he was definitely killing his boys. He looked like he was playing JV middle schoolers. Yeah, he was going a little crazy. Ryan Williams, man. I'm gonna let y'all know Ryan Williams or not let y'all know. I'm gonna ask y'all. Ryan Williams. Okay, most of y'all are chilling. I just look at the poll. Most of y'all just chilling. That's good. That's good to see. Let me know Ryan Williams or Jeremiah Smith. I don't know, man. I think I like Jeremiah Smith better just because he's a bigger body. But Ryan Williams is making me think wrong, like making me think that I shouldn't be valuing just straight mass over production, because homie is a productive son of a gun. Final video here. This one's gonna be super short and sweet. Actually, what I'm gonna do is let's check out FSU Twitter. See if they got anything phenomenal for us. I can't show this. What's it called? Let's I gotta have it on the screen. But how y'all doing? Like I said, Jeremiah Smith or Ryan Williams. Tell me why. I'm gonna search FSU. See, the biggest things with FSU, obviously we know that DJ is no longer playing foosball, currently at least. So that's a good thing, I think, for Florida State fans. I'll go. See, I just saw some crazy over here. I'm so happy that I did not put this over there, because that would have been a problem. All right. Oh, they got decommits coming from Florida State too. Yikes. Oh yeah, dang. We can look at this too. This is crazy. I'm trying to see the announcement from Florida State. Oh, here it is right here. Boom. Bow. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get into this final video. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and do a little predict of Florida State versus Clemson. I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert. FSU's about to get annihilated, dog. It's not gonna be good. Williams for me. Ryan Williams just because he went against a harder competition. True. I can't disagree. Like I said, Ryan Williams has been showing out and really showing why he should be one of those top guys. So it's great to see. Let's just pop right into this little Florida State situation. We're going to talk about a few things, see if there's anything else. A lot of people sitting down. We got to make a video about that too. Make sure I'm not missing anything else for Florida State. Oh, yeah, this right here. Man, oh, man. If we talking about favorite freshman receiver, I'm biased. Of course, we know. Hey, I know you. Hey, and don't worry, Deontay. I got the Ohio State video coming soon. I'm gonna do a video specifically on Jeremiah Smith. Same kind of deal with Ryan Williams. Watch some of his iconic. Hey, Jeremiah Smith got them iconic highlights, dog. He was that boy was viral in high school. That boy was going crazy. All right, I got their stats pulled up. I got we're gonna update you on Florida State. How about we update you on Clemson too? I feel like it's so messed up to only update you on them. Let's see what Clemson's got coming, huh? I can't believe it. I can't believe I wouldn't show some impartiality. Can you feel it? Don't see a lot of Clemson stuff. Oh, okay, cool. I like this from Clemson. I like that from Clemson. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And that's I think the biggest thing there is that you're seeing that them Clemson boys they're just starting to turn into more of a team right now. You know what I'm saying? They're really starting to turn the corner, I would say. Okay, cool. Bow. All right. How we doing? We want Brock. Well, you got him. You got Brock. Sorry about it. It's so wild to me how good these young bulls are, man. 17, I was not in the same state. Oh yeah, I not even in the same area code, dog. I was almost D3. I was that was the height of my athletic prowess. I'm no dog or anything like that. But yeah, it's really ridiculous. These kids is built different, built in a lab. It's a whole bunch of craziness. But about to hop into this little Florida State video. Hey. Ooh, yeah. Final video of the stream here. After that, I'll talk to y'all for a second. Take y'all's comments, concerns. Maybe run through the community too. I might just make a separate video just looking at comments, to be honest with you, because y'all have a lot of comments. So I might just do one more responding to y'all's comments video, because there's so many, just for the new people. So let's hop into here. Let's do it. Another week, another availability, or another chance for Florida State. We're gonna restart this video. We gotta I gotta come with the right spunk. You know what I'm saying? Not the right spunk there. Another week, another opportunity for FSU to look like a complete dumpster fire. Luckily, if you're a Florida State fan, we do have good news. DJU will not be playing against Clemson. The bad news is that you're playing Clemson, and they are on a heater. So, like our regular prediction videos, we're going to predict the Clemson versus FSU game. We're going to talk about some of the pros, the cons, the path to success for Clemson. There's a lot. The path to success for FSU with a new quarterback, a new look, and possibly a lost locker room. They're in certainly a particular little situation there, but I think there is some light at the end of the tunnel for FSU. Too much of a historic team to not have some positives coming. And Clemson, again, on a heater, starting to round out their season. I think Dabbles and Cade Klubnik, more specifically, are starting to prove some of their haters wrong. So we're going to hop into that here just soon. But before we do that, I do want to say I appreciate y'all for watching these videos. Please leave a like on this video if you like it, dislike if you don't like it, subscribe if you enjoy college football videos, and we're going to hop right into it. First things first. Like I said, ding dong, the witch is gone. DJU will not be starting against Clemson. It will be Brock, the backup, I believe redshirt freshman, the future of Florida State, supposedly. I, for one, don't know why it took DJU's hand almost falling off. Like his finger was cracked up. It looked like AJ Hawk fingers and toes, and not toes, but fingers, all going which way and every other way. But I don't know how we got to this point in it taking this long, but I think this is going to be just an overall positive for Florida State, to be honest with you. Whenever you have what clearly, and as we can see, I'm going to let this play in the background. As we can clearly see, and if y'all don't know, this is like a thing they do at the end of practice, or like a practice tradition where people race to at the end type thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's more about camaraderie and, you know what I'm saying, following through and all that type stuff. Well, at least from the Florida State fans. And it seems like that race, it's a little different. It's a little slimmer. I think they are starting practice, not ending practice. But it seems like that race, that enthusiasm is not the same. But like I was saying, DJU is apparently having a major injury on his throwing hand. So that was the only reason why Mike Norvell had that conversation. And if y'all remember the video we made at the beginning of the week, there was an announcement of Brock being able to be the starting, like, co-starter because of this situation. So this injury to DJU might just save Mark Norvell's career if we see any positives from Brock. So if you're a Florida State fan, like I said, you have to be hoping, especially seeing things like this. My real Florida State fans were commenting and saying, well, the people under these comments were saying how bad this looked and how awful the break of tradition and a break of locker room it is, XYZ, right? So when we have people saying that, I think it's good to get a re-spark and a new angle. That's the only way to spark this sort of situation, right? Get somebody who might have been looking decently good, you know what I'm saying, in the background, and let's get him going, let's get him cooking, instead of just doing the same old, you know what I mean? So that could be a positive for Florida State. Here is the quarterbacks and backup quarterbacks working. Here's Brock Glenn, of course, getting the business. He will get the business. It's crazy. Getting working here. He will get the start against Clemson. From what all the FSU fans are saying, what I've been hearing, the murmurs are, hey, Brock's the guy, and they've been wanting to see Brock, and he's supposed to be the future. So I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I don't think these are untalented guys. So I am excited to see what happens there and what they get cooking. As far as showing a new side to that offense, man. Other things here, we're going to get into Clemson as well. And I do just want to put a little history out there and look at this amazing transfer portal haul that Florida State has had. Marvin Jones, Jalen Bryan, Malik Benson, Georgia, LSU, Alabama, or Oklahoma State. All of these riches, dog. All of these riches, nothing to do with it. Anyway, let's also give Clemson some love. They have been the highest graded true freshman was Mr. Sammy Bryan. So we were talking about true freshman here a while ago, but apparently he's the highest graded freshman from PFF. Not too bad. They've got a decent defense there. Highest graded quarterback since week 2, which is a weird distinction, but since week 2, it's been Cade Klubnik at 94.9, and Mr. Cade has been coming into a lot more of his own this season. We're throwing so it says Cade Klubnik is the only Power 4 quarterback this season to have done each of these, thrown for 12 plus touchdowns, have a 60% or higher completion percentage, average depth of target of 11 plus yards. That's one thing I really appreciate about Cade Klubnik. No matter how things seem to go, and Clemson's had some rockiness, especially at the beginning of the season, he does not sway away from being able to put the ball down the field. So I think it's going to put him in a decent situation there. Tua Philly needs to be great this game. He's going to have to be able to give a lot of grace to their backup and to their freshman. Obviously, it's going to be Brock Glenn. It's not going to be DJ. Cade Klubnik, again, on a heater right now. Only 2 interceptions to 984 yards and 12 touchdowns. He's been getting it done on the ground as well. Clearly, a lot of people don't have Florida State giving them a chance. It seems like the over-under is 46.5, so it seems like this is going to be a one-sided affair. 14-point favorite there for Clemson. Only 2 touchdown favorite. Last 2 touchdown favorite we saw UCF and Colorado. Colorado pulled it off, so I don't know. Maybe we could be looking at that situation. I don't think we're looking at that type of situation. So let's look at the rankings. We started with FSU early when we talking this, so let's start with Clemson first when we talk about ranking. So overall statistics, points per game, they are number 10. That is even after having the game that they did against Georgia and struggling the way that they did. Yards a game, number 23. Points a play, number 8. This is a top-tier offense, what it looks like from Clemson. Third down conversion, number 73, middle of the pack. Again, I'm going to keep saying it every single time. That is the biggest. That and red zone conversions are like one of my biggest stats to look at for struggling or positives in an offense, right? If you can get it done on third down, you can break the will of a defense. If you can get it down, obviously, if you get it done in the red zone, we're getting points. So that's a great thing to see. So I would like to see their numbers be a little higher, but they're middle of the pack when it comes to third down conversions. Not terrible there. On defensive side of the ball, opponent points per game, number 68. So the defense is lacking a little bit when it comes to the totality. Yards a game, number 85. That's the bottom of the pack there. So, I mean, if Florida State can get cooking, it seems like they can allow it and they can get rolling. Opponents' points per game, middle of the pack at 69. Opponent yards per game, 5.8. Yards per play, 5.8. Number 76, again, middle of the packish when it comes to the wild world of foosball. And then third down conversion. Now, this is very good. You want to see what's it called from your defense. Opponent third down conversion is looking like a top 32 at 33%. So that's great. Top of the nation there. And of course, opponents fourth down conversion, number 8, not too bad either. Number 32 in red zone, opponents red zone scoring as well. So that is really good to see as well. Staying on the defensive side of the ball, opponents rushing per play. Again, this is more about play calling, so not important. Opponent yards per rush. Ooh. If they can get the running game going, they are bottom side in rush defense. Decent. Also middle of the pack when it comes to rush a game. Opponents rushing yards a game. Again, bottom there. So they're a bottom-ish team, and they don't even get called run a lot against them. So they're actually number 45. Only 48% is called. So they should get heavier pass plays, and it seems like they're passing. Yeah, it's a little better. But we're going to get there. So Clemson's offense, number 98 in rush play percentage. So they do like to get out them RPOs and different things. Number 9 when it comes to yards per rush. So they're effective when they do it. Obviously, they don't rush a lot. And then number 44 when it comes to rush yards game. That is very impressive to be bottom of the league when it comes to rushes a game and rush play percentage, but then top 10 in yards per rush, and then top 50 when it comes to yards a game, and y'all are at the bottom when it comes that's super effective. So if Florida State cannot control the run game, I think that's going to be the death of them. As much as K. Klubnik is effective and starting to be a lot more effective with his arm, clearly the full 11-man run scheme that they can do with Klubnik is going to give Florida State some fits if they don't pick it up. But we'll look at their offense here too. On the passing side of things, top of the nation when it comes to throwing and calling them. Top of the nation when it comes to completion percentage, top-ish. Yards, top 32 when it comes to yards game, decent. No, top 49 in the passing game. Again, that's more about what you're calling. Pass yards per game, top 30. Interceptions thrown, top 30. Quarterback sack, top 25. That is an effective offense there from the throwing side. Can y'all even see this? Let me do it like this. Let me do it like. Boom, like that. All right. And then opponents play percentage. That's not important. Completion percentage, top 26. Opponents yards per pass, number 42. Decent. Opponents pass per game. Again, that's more about play calling. Opponents yards per game, 66. Decent. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see that, but you can throw it around the yard on these boys. Opponent interceptions thrown, nice. Top 20 in opponents interceptions thrown. So a decent, formidable full team when it comes to Clemson. When we look at FSU, it's gonna be sad. It's gonna be May. Points a game, 114th. Not phenomenal. Number 120 when it comes. By the way, there's only 134 teams. 112 when it comes to points of play. 116 when it comes to yards of play. Fourth down conversion, top 63. So that's not terrible. Third down conversion, number 109. Red zone scoring, number 89. I don't think it's any secret that Florida State, starting with the offensive side of the ball, is completely abysmal. But yes, they are completely abysmal. And it's clear to see there. Defense, looks like we have some bright spots there. Opponent's yards per game, number 71. Opponent points per game, number 59. Again, about middle of the pack when it comes to the defense so far for FSU. Third down conversion, bottom of the league at 109. Opponent's fourth down conversion, top 60. And then when we go to rushing, just abysmal. Number 129, number 121, number 129. Just, you can't get worse than that. They are terrible at running the ball. They are one of the lowest in running the ball. And they have a decent running back. And then to defend the rush, they are middle of the pack and then also terrible. So they're pretty terrible at everything they do. Pass play, they are top 25 in pass play. That's awesome. They are bottom of the league in pass completion at 121. God, it's awesome. They're at number 101 when it comes to interception thrown at 3.7%. Wow. One thing about FSU's defense, though, they are number 5 when it comes to sacks. Everything else about their, actually pass play. number 31 when it comes to opponents' passes a game. So that's has nothing to do with their defensive play. Very sad from both sides of the field from FSU. The last thing I want to do, actually, I forgot to do this. I want to read some of the comments of my last, FSU video. Not this one, but this one, the big boy. And we're gonna take a peek at this one. We just want to read some comments, man. That's all we want to do. And we're just going to wrap up this thing. Before we read the comments, we're also going to read, by the way, I'm live right now when I'm recording this video. I'm going to read some of my chat, see what they have to say about it as I was recording. And then we're going to get into these, So It's So wild to me. We're talking about 17. What you think FSU backup going to do? I think he's going to at least galvanize this offense. I think that's what he's going to do. Where the water guns at? Hey, Christian Flores knows what's good. I think it's better to just start a freshman and let him develop for a year. DJ is useless, and he'll be gone next year anyway. Cedric is pausing the water gun. I don't know. Yeah, for the sake of the future, you got to start the young guy. If he isn't good for you, at least give incoming freshmen a chance to battle for the job. I'm 100% on there. I was saying this since week 2. I was saying this after they lost to Georgia Tech, to be honest with you, because DJ looked awful. And when he does, no one from the team is with him. FSU campus loves Brock too. DJ never goes out. Oh man, my man Alexity is like, he's locked in with the campus. Cade and Quinn Ewers were originally in the same class, played against each other in high school, championship low. Another set of Texas boys. Obviously, we love to see it. And then from these comments, see what we're talking about here. We got coworkers are telling me to turn the game off at work. DJ, you should give FSU a refund. Condolences to Knowles. I feel your pain. Florida State cinnamon rolls. Shout out Matt. Be great. Don't forget it. And by the way, I look at my audience. I know who watches my videos. Most of y'all watch Matt Be Great. So y'all go into Matt Be Great's comment section and say tings. Yeah. No. How about this? We gonna take it from Matt Be Great. I want y'all to go over there and says Tings is taking your cinnamon rolls, nickname, and I'm claiming it for my own. Let him know. I know y'all watch his videos. Go over there and says CFB Tings at me. He is taking your cinnamon rolls, chat. I'm gonna be the #1 cinnamon rolls hater. All right, Matt. You might have all the subscribers, whatnot. All right, you might have the baldest, prettiest, pretty Ricky's head. Okay. But I'm winning the FSU hate battle. Anyway, I've been through the thick and thin, and this is really what made me sad reading these comments. Like, the FSU fans were pouring their hearts out. I've been through the thick and thin. The Natty in 2013, 2 straight undefeated seasons, the embarrassment that was 2015 Rose Bowl, the 2015 to 2016 seasons, and hope they brought the team the absolute soul-crushing 2017 season and the abysmal years after it. I watched them lose to Boise State and JSU. I've suffered through the utter embarrassment that is Florida State fan, but never have I been more ashamed to be a fan of this team. This team gives me so much secondhand shame. I'm afraid to go out in public. Wow. And I forgot, I actually did read some of these in one of my other videos, so I'm going to go through these as well. How is DJ fault that the O-line can't block and the linebackers can't stay in B gaps and the secondary is running after chasing shadows and the D-line can't get... Look, this whole team is, as we just looked at, the whole team is bad. I don't think we need more convincing. I watched this as an FSU hater and I got so bored I turned it off. It really does look like some sad football. Nope, he should stay at OSU. FSU is terrible. You know what's crazy? OSU's this should have been the biggest flag, and we're gonna end it here. This should have been FSU's biggest red flag. We're talking about DJ A-Train. We're talking about DJ Ukulele. Knowing that Oregon State's coordinator left and took the backup quarterback at Oregon State with him to his next job, that should have been all we needed to know about how people felt about DJU. It's as simple as that. It is what it is. One time I made a comment in a video about like, oh yeah, Oregon State, DJU did decent for you guys. He was efficient. And Oregon State fans, I don't have a lot of Oregon State fans that watch me. I saw Oregon State fans come out the blue talking about, no, we hate. I'm like, okay. I had no idea. I had no idea. But we're going to wrap it up there, man. I appreciate y'all so much for watching this video. Please leave a like on this video if you like it. Dislike if you don't like it. Let me know if Florida's... Oh, I didn't even predict the game. 42 Clemson, Florida State 3. Florida State 13. I think Brock Glenn can get him going for a second. I hope they prove me wrong. Y'all be coming into these videos talking about this is for you who's writing that comment right now. And on Sunday when y'all come back to this video and Florida pulls it off, hey, I want to be wrong. I don't care about being wrong. I'm just looking at football. I don't know if y'all think I'm going to be like, oh my God, my season's got dog. It's football. I want craziness to happen, but most likely FSU is about to put their thumb on it. Anyway, that's not important. Y'all be amazing. Y'all be phenomenal. Y'all let me know the prediction of the Clemson FSU game. Be great. Be amazing. Be phenomenal. All that. Subscribe. All that. College football. All that. Y'all be amazing. We'll see you next time. All that. Okay. We are done recording videos. Let's take a peek at you gentlemen. I'm going to show my age here, low. But speaking of Texas, boys, I'm surprised Garrett Gilbert didn't flourish at Texas. Yeah, that's one of them. It's so weird, especially being a Texas fan, seeing these last few years and like just to see the evolution of how Texas was, especially the last 2 decades of even struggling to get Texas people and keeping it there. So I'm not even surprised that, because we were also struggling with for a while there, like developing players too. So to me, I just think it's one of it was more the telling signs of the time of where we were as a team, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. I appreciate you being here, Cedric. Alexity says, Lomo, when the Willie Taggart left on FSU, tried to tell him they were, yeah. Willie Taggart really is the issue here. He left a reign of destruction. He probably around the same age. Okay. See, we got people connecting in here. We got people connecting in here, man. But hey, man, I think I'm about to go ahead and wrap this thing up. I really appreciate y'all for hanging out with me for this little hour. I think I'm going to try to make this a little more regular, so y'all let me know. Probably do it morning. I got to do it before the Pat McAfees get after it. You know what I'm saying? I can't compete with them boys. So I'm probably going to do that and do it like that. But for y'all be amazing. Y'all be phenomenal. I'll see y'all most likely Friday morning. I'll probably hop back on, do some more stuff. So lots of videos coming up. Y'all know we're coming. Thank you, Mr. Lexi. Thank you, sir. Lots more videos coming. Y'all know we got previews. Y'all saw me record 3 videos. I got a week 05 review coming soon. That's about to drop right after this. Like we on it right now. We on it. So y'all be easy. Y'all be breezy. Y'all be beautiful. We'll see you next time. Peace. Oh yeah, like the video before y'all leave. Hold up. Juice my numbers, dog. Go ahead and juice my numbers. Subscribe if you're lurking too. Go ahead and juice those numbers up real quick. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds. I got the sun is peering through. Yeah, you know, yeah, it's time to go to work, dog. I gotta start going to work. But y'all be great. Y'all be phenomenal. I appreciate y'all. Peace.